Hello all and welcome to Pushkina, a quaint little town to the northeast of Moscow. It's one of my favorite little suburban areas. Today we're going to check out a lovely little restaurant that I've never been to before but has amazing reviews on the Russian equivalent of Google called Yandex. 5 out of 5 stars. Let's check it out. It's Casa Rosa. So I've just been corrected, it's actually called Casa Rosa. No English menu unfortunately, so I'm going to have to translate, but there's a large selection of non-alcoholic drinks. You've got some cocktails and lemonades here. Prices range from about 370 rubles for a glass and 740, so that's about £8 for a whole litre, so you get a jug. Okay, and as for the alcoholic cocktails, which is specifically what I'm interested in today, they range from 400 to 700 rubles, so that's really quite reasonable. It's about £6, £7, £8. And just quickly about the food, it's all Italian themed. There's pasta, soups, salads. I'm not going to eat much today. I'm going to go for some starters maybe, just to make sure I don't get inebriated. Okay, so the pizzas cost around £7, £8, so really reasonable, and it says here that they use their own Italian flour. Oh my gosh, this looks absolutely lovely, and this is the signature Casa Rosa. Actually, yeah, it's Casa Rosa cocktail. So it's got light rum, limoncello, some mango and passion fruit puree, syrup, lime juice, and raspberries. I am so excited for this. That is amazing. That is amazing. That's like a fruit explosion in my mouth. That tastes so good. It's really citrusy, very orangey, and you can taste the raspberry as well. It's ice cold. Love it. I'm going to miss summer so much. They also have a veranda here, which you might have noticed as we were walking in, and this would have been so nice, sitting in the sun sipping on one of these. Yeah, this is just the perfect balance of sweet and sour. It's not too sweet, which I appreciate. It's so tangy and citrusy and fresh. I can see why it's their signature cocktail. I'm going to have to give this a 10 out of 10. Next we have a traditional Mai Tai, which is made out of light rum, dark rum, almond liqueur, pineapple juice, orange juice, syrup, and lime. Oh, that's gorgeous too. This is one of my staples, so I get this quite a lot, and this is delicious. Now, don't be too worried that I'm going to get horribly drunk, because I am here with someone, so I'm just stealing their cocktails to sip on. I'm not drinking all of this, even though I would, if given the chance, but I have work tomorrow, so it's a Thursday night. You know, so far I'm really loving this place. The one tiny minus I would say is that you can smell cigarette smoke through the open door. It's kind of wafting in. It's not a big deal for me, but it might be a minus for some. Also, this is massive. It's 300 milliliters, but to be honest, it looks more like 400. So yeah, this is fantastic. I can't really fault it, but it hasn't blown me away. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Wow, wow, wow. So what do we have here? We've got salmon tartare, a beef tartare, and the Spanish jamon, which isn't as presentable as the other two dishes, but still looks delicious. I do love the Pushkina area, specifically for the fact that you never know what kind of lovely place you might find. Now, we're going to try the salmon tartare first. This sauce at the bottom is very gingery and gorgeous. The fish is super fresh. There's cucumber and avocado at the base of it, which gives it a great crunch. And it's very sour, which I love. I love it when tartare has a bit of a zing to it. Yeah, I can't really say anything bad about this salmon tartare. It really is exactly the way I like it. So this is going to get a 10 out of 10. Mother, try it. Come on, just have some, for God's sake. Now let's try the beef tartare, which looks very raw. Which is to be expected, I suppose, for uncooked meat, but you know. This is good. This is something I would come back for. Love it. This is going to get a 9 out of 10 from me. It's not that I can find anything wrong with it. It's just that it really does taste like it's just meat. I don't think there's much input recipe-wise. I think that they've just got a really good batch of meat. There's some onion in it, a little bit of greenery. There's a tiny little quail's egg on top, but it doesn't change the flavor very much. This is gorgeous. So my companion and I were just discussing the fact that it's actually quite nice that these cocktails aren't very strong. To a lot of people, it would be a plus if the cocktails are really strong, but there are some places we go to and we go to try the cocktails, and after 2 we're just under the table, and it's a shame because we really want to try different cocktails, sort of do a taster menu, but in the end we just have 2 and then we go home and cry ourselves to sleep. And now we're going to dig into the hamon, which again, the presentation is probably a 4 out of 10, but it looks delicious. This is the perfect thing to get if you're having cocktails, I think, or wine. Perfect pairing. Okay. This is probably my least favorite of all the things we've tried today. It's nice, but it's not it doesn't have that oaky, smoky, real hamon flavor. I mean, I've had real hamon in Spain, and of course it's hard to compare. And I think the size of the dish is a bit of a giveaway as to how authentic it really is. I think it's probably kind of supermarket bought hamon that I could probably buy myself. For the price, which was around £9, 800 and something rubles. And here we go, another cocktail. This is called a pink elephant, and I'm so excited. It looks gorgeous. A pink elephant is made out of gin, sparkling wine, lychee syrup, strawberries and lime. It's very nice. It's a bit too sweet. It's kind of a bit slushy as well. It's probably my least favorite of the ones we've tried today. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's nice. It's just not really my thing. It's very fruity. It tastes a bit like a smoothie with gin. Right, so this is a peach bellini, which is sparkling wine and peach puree. Very simple cocktail, one of my favorites. So let's give it a try. Okay, that's really nice, but I don't think that's fresh peaches, which is a shame. So yeah, it's not gorgeous. It's okay. I think I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's okay. Also, I don't think that the bubbles are very strong, so I think maybe this bottle's been open for a while. Okay, and next up we have chicken liver pate with some strawberries and wine sauce. I'm not going to try it, but my dinner companion will, and let you know what her feedback is as soon as I've stopped torturing it to death with my camera. So the verdict is that the chicken liver pate is stunning. She's given it an 8 out of 10, which is really good because she's picky. She's my mother. Okay, I'm super excited for this. It looks lovely. This is a margarita, my favorite cocktail. It's made out of tequila, triple sec, lime juice, and on the rim is salt. I hope it's salt anyway, because sometimes people put sugar instead of salt, and I hope that's not the case here. Okay, that's salt, and this is delicious. This is so good. Oh my god. Okay, this is how I make margaritas, which is good. Which is very good. It's very zingy. Definitely fresh lime. The one minus, I would say, it's not very surprising. There's nothing surprising about this, but for a classic margarita, 9 out of 10, I think. Maybe even 10 out of 10. This is really good. 540 rubles, like in Moscow, a nice margarita will set you back 800, so that's really good. This is like less than £6 and it's stunning. I am going to be legless. And the dessert menu is really quite suspiciously cheap, actually. Desserts in Moscow usually range from about 500 to 700 rubles, and here they start at £2.50. Something like that. So you've got tiramisu, black forest cake, cheesecake, panna cotta, mango passion fruit, which is a very popular combination. There's a honey cake, which is a traditional Russian cake. It's very creamy and honeycomb. Pavlova, which is meringue, and a meringue roll. We're going to go for a meringue roll and for the tiramisu. There we are, there's the meringue roll. It's got some raspberries in it. It looks beautiful. There's some toasted almonds on top. Oh wow, this is so good. I'm not really a meringue person, but this is so light, fluffy, airy, and the raspberries are fresh. This is really nice. I don't even know if I can fault it, I'm trying to. A solid 9 out of 10. Maybe it's slightly too sweet and therefore not a 10 out of 10, but really, considering meringue is just egg whites and sugar, it's stunning. Wow, now it's going to be really hard to top the meringue, but this looks amazing. Look at it, it's like a chocolate cup. Yeah, that's a chocolate cup. Tiramisu, I have never seen tiramisu served like this. Again, it's so light and airy, which is amazing because in Russia they tend to go for really dense, sort of heavy flavors. The cream is always very heavy and way too sweet. This is delicious. Now, I am not a massive coffee lover, so it's not really a minus for me, but I think the coffee taste is lacking. I think this is an 8 out of 10, but it's delicious, it's beautiful, and it costs less than £4, guys, okay? So really, I just think this place is wonderful. Okay, and as for the bill, it came in this lovely handmade cup. Well, I'm imagining it's handmade. And it came up to 7,250 rubles, which is £64 according to the current exchange rate. And I really think that's very reasonable. There were 2 of us, we got every cocktail on the menu pretty much. We got the most expensive starters and 2 desserts. And I've just popped up to the 2nd floor just to show you what it looks like. Now, you can find these things all over Moscow as well, and they're great. They're portable chargers. You pay about £2 and you can charge for the rest of the day. I've used these many times. And there's a kids' playroom here too. Okay, so we finished our meal and it's time to head back home. I'm so glad we came here, guys. I'm really, really happy. Now, as we wait for our taxi, I'm just going to draw some conclusions, let you know my overall thoughts. Now, this place is called Casa Rosa, and it really is a casa. I mean, it is huge. There are 3 floors. There's a wedding happening on the 3rd floor over here. Yeah, so all in all, the ingredients, the experience, the service, the incredible flavors, textures, I would really say that this place is an incredible restaurant. I'll definitely be back, and thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.